We got a very, very special guest today. We got a musician who's recently been blowing up and making some banger music with a crazy smooth voice. We got Dave Bluntz in the building. What's good, bro? Want me to pour you up?
Yeah.
How fat of a shot you want?
Fat.
Oh, shit. All right, yeah, I'll pour myself a little more, too. Hold on. The first song that I heard from you, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and then I listened again, I was like, damn, he really sings like that. Like, that's crazy.
People be saying I sound skinny in my music.
That's a crazy way to put it. As an experienced, not only musician, but also a lean connoisseur, I mean, you got the double cup right now.
That's why I'm saying I was trying to get my nurse to get me in. It didn't work, but I tried.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That bitch so nasty, she gonna suck it through the catheter. It's like, I know she's nasty, and I know she would if she was going for me.
Fuck, all right. Okay. Fucking ready to rumble?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get it cracking. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Goblin, and we're out here with another wonderful Gobcast episode. The setup's looking different today. We got a new table. We got new chairs in this bitch. We even got new plants. They aren't real. Don't worry about it. I'm bumping the wall, so the wall's shaking behind me and shit. I mean, listen, we got a ghetto setup right now, all right? We're still figuring it out. This is a brand new studio. But we got a very, very special guest today. We got a musician who's recently been blowing up. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen him. He's been making the rounds on live streams with Plaque Max and Action Man lately. He's been doing interviews. He went on No Jumper and making some banger music with a crazy smooth voice. We got Dave Bluntz in the building. What's good, bro?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for pulling up, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm not going to lie. When I DM'd you, I was like, shit, I don't know if he's going to pull up. Like I was kind of worried. But I'm really glad you did, because you seem like a cool dude.
Yeah, you too, man.
You seem like a fun motherfucker, bro. So this is going to be a fun shoot today.
Yeah.
A lot of the time it's like people aren't really down to just like vibe and get lit, and they're very serious. But like you're out here, you're telling me you like Jaeger. You got the fucking Newports locked in. Is Newport like #1 cigarette always? Or do you switch it up ever?
Well, I just started smoking cigarettes when I moved to LA.
Oh, really?
And I've been here since the beginning of June.
Okay.
And, growing up, my mom always smoked Newport cigarettes. I didn't grow up with a father or like a father figure. So my role model was my mom, my grandma, other women in my family. So I just be doing what I see them doing besides taking dick.
Yeah, hey, can't be doing that.
Yeah. Well, you can if you want to.
Well,
if you want to, you can.
Well, no, actually, yeah, I worded that wrong. My bad. You can be doing that. Like, it's 2024. That shit's cool,
Yeah.
But, like, not if you're straight. That makes you gay, for sure. But, either way, so Newport's a #1.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it's the black people cigarette, man. My grandma has fucking vintage Newport posters in her fucking...
Really?
Yeah, of black people in like the fucking 70s and shit with afros.
Newport merch is serious,
she's got Newport merch, like vintage Newport merch and shit.
Fuck.
That shit's crazy. It's funny as hell.
Well, honestly, I think... Oh, no. Did the TV just die on us? God damn it, dude. Fuck. Listen, guys, before we started the shoot, I was like turning the TV, and I broke the HDMI cable, but only halfway. So, like, it's kind of going in and out. But that's all right, It's always been shitty in here. We're going to figure it out. Before we get it cracking, I think we should take a shot.
Hell yeah, let's
You
get
down?
it, man.
Let's get it going.
Cigarettes are always better when you're drunk.
100%.
Seriously.
So, what made you, like, start smoking cigarettes when you moved to LA?
Man, I mean, you live in LA, man. The stress of living here and, the industry. I mean, we're in similar industry, the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The music industry and your industry often cross paths. So,
Yep.
I mean, just the stress of being in the entertainment industry.
Cheers, by the way.
Is cheers, man. Is there's a lot to handle.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I get it. Cigarettes are. I just recently, a couple months ago, quit vaping, and I've been smoking cigarettes.
So, you're not gay anymore.
Pretty much, yeah. But I started out being straight, smoking those cigarettes.
Yeah.
So I started. I was smoking Marlboros when I was younger, and then I quit those, and I vaped for a long time, and then finally I just managed to quit vaping after like my 5th fucking try. Damn. It's hard, dude. It's tough. So before we get into kind of where you're at now in your career and everything, I'm really curious about like how you grew up, and what that was like.
Okay. I mean, how I grew up was pretty rough, man. You know, classic black people shit, man. Poverty, Section 8, fatherless households, living in shelters. Yeah, shit like that. Had a pretty rough upbringing. Kind of like fucking, I don't know if you ever seen Meet the Robinsons. Kind of like Goob from that movie, or like a fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz backstory or some shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
So it was rough.
Yeah, pretty rough, yeah.
Damn. I mean, how'd that impact you growing up? Do you think that kind of...
Well, I mean, yeah, it heavily impacted me. You know, there's a point in my life where I just felt like, you know, my mom, she's like my biggest supporter. She always told me from the moment I was born that I was destined to do great things in life, and I was going to lead the family out of generational curses and poverty and shit like that. And, you know, I didn't really see what she seen in me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, that at a certain point when I got older, you know, I realized, well, it's time to fuck around and try to live up to what she wants me to do.
Yeah, I mean, I was reading online before you pulled up. I was doing my research and everything, and I was reading about you'd talked about a time when you wanted to quit music,
Yeah.
and like your mom fucking held it down, and you were like about to throw away all your equipment, and she kept all that shit.
Yeah, I threw it away in the garbage, and she dug into the garbage.
Damn.
And got it out. I like threw it away, and then I went to go hang out with my friends. I came back. There was a note on my bed, said, "Don't give up your dreams." And at the moment, I was high as fuck. So I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I
Yeah.
threw this shit away. I just didn't realize what was going on in the moment.
Yeah, you didn't appreciate it. You were just
Yeah,
tripping.
yeah,
Like, how
yeah.
the fuck she get this shit?
Yeah, yeah. Damn.
I mean, that's dope that she held it down for you, though. You know, like, I mean, for me, like, my parents didn't really believe in what I was doing with all the YouTube shit until after I started like
Yeah.
succeeding, and then they were like, "Oh, it's cool now," you know.
Yeah.
So
And,
it's
you know,
cool that
my
she
mom
believed
was
in
my
you.
biggest supporter, but also my biggest hater, because like she would just she knew I was destined for great things, but she thought I was doing it in the wrong way, and she believed in the music, but it was just like at the time I made music 100% my life. Like I'd just
Yeah.
be in my room all day playing the game, making songs. And it's been that way for like 6 years. I mean, this has all just happened recently, like
Yep.
within the past 4 months. So 4 months ago, I was just in my room all day playing the game and making music. But so she just thought like, yeah, that's music is good, but you can't just focus on that. Mm-hmm. And once, you know, my music started to blow up is because I had true balance in life, which I don't got balance anymore, but I had true balance. I would wake up in the morning, I'd work on music from like 9 a.m. to about 5 p.m. Then at 5 p.m. is when I've been unemployed for like 6 years. So
Yeah.
all my friends have jobs and shit. But at 5 p.m., that's when they get off of work, and then we can play the game.
Then you're getting lit.
Yeah,
Yep.
so we fucking played Fortnite until about 9 p.m. And then at 9 p.m., I'd do Bible study with my friends, like over FaceTime. And then after that, I'm going to sleep, waking up, doing it all over again.
That's it.
So I had true balance of friends, fun, and God. And
You always been a religious dude?
I've always believed in God. I've always
Nice.
believed in God. Over the recent years, I've gotten closer with Him, as in reading the Bible and stuff like that. So yeah, I've always believed in God. Grew up going to church and stuff like that.
That's dope. That's fucking sick. So when you were growing up, I mean, listening to your music, you tell like really detailed stories in a lot of your songs.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one thing I noticed. And you tell quite a few stories about your upbringing, and you talk about like drug use a lot and like shitty situations. Would you say you started doing drugs when you were young, or how'd that come about?
Yeah, so I started smoking weed when I was 9.
Oh, wow.
That's the first time that I tried it.
Damn.
You know, obviously I wasn't getting high because I didn't know how to inhale. and
How'd that
shit.
happen when you were 9? Like, how'd that play
I was
out?
always hanging out with older kids. So when I was 9, the kids in my neighborhood were like 14, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there were younger kids I would hang out with too, but yeah, older kids. So, I mean, they're, you know, 14 is when you start experimenting with drugs and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm hanging out with them, trying weed. They're introducing me to all teenager shit when I'm like 9. So,
Damn,
yeah.
that's fucked.
I was smoking from the time I was 9 till about 20. and I quit weed because.
And you were consistently smoking past 9, like
yeah, like there would be like obviously I can't fucking. I mean, I know 9-year-olds who like cop weed, like they go buy that shit.
yeah. 9-year-old's going to grab an eighth. Like that's a bad 9-year-old right
Hell
there.
Yeah, hell yeah. yeah. But no, man. Yeah, no, I didn't consistently start smoking until I was like 16. That's when I was like buying weed and shit. Tried to sell it for a little bit, but I didn't have the patience for that shit.
I feel that so hard, dude.
Yeah, no.
Motherfuckers make it sound so easy.
It's not, man.
shit's
Especially
not
dealing
easy.
with broke ass motherfuckers.
Bro, all your homies, they know you're the weed man now. They're like, yo, front me a fucking bag. Like, let me get an eighth, bro. I promise I'll pay you in 2 weeks. You know?
Yeah, bro.
They're never coming back. They're never coming back. You can't do that shit. Damn, so you were just kind of smoking weed for a while, but in your music, you talk about sipping lean a lot.
Yeah.
When did that start?
I was like 16.
Okay, so it was around that. You were still pretty young, too.
Yeah, like when I started really getting high, that's when I started doing everything. I was smoking weed, taking Xans, sipping lean. All that shit started around the same age.
So for me, lean is so interesting because, like, I've gone through my phases and been hooked on all the shit, bro. Like, I was a bar-tard for a long time. I was fucking, I was taking hella Xans. I was doing, like, went through my little opiate phase. I took hella acid and shrooms and was just tweaking every day. I did a lot of blow. But lean's, like, the one thing that I kind of skipped. Like, I only did it a couple times because I never had the money for it.
It's expensive.
How'd you afford that shit when you were younger?
A lot of the times we'd go in, like a bunch of my friends would just throw in to get like a pint. Or a lot of the times, shit, you know how that be.
Yeah, I mean, the way it goes, you got to get it how you can get it, you know? You've rapped about, doing just that quite a few times, and actually later in this video, we got a lyric review segment because I want to ask you about some of your lyrics that are probably my favorite, but we're going to get to that a little later. Yeah. Did you always smoke blunts?
Yeah, I always smoked blunts, yeah.
Is that how like the Dave Blunts name came about?
Yeah, so like I kept getting my Facebook deleted, so I would have to like make new names. One day I was smoking a blunt, and I just put Dave Blunts. And like when I started making music, I didn't have like a laptop to upload to SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And I was making music on my fucking phone. And this was back in like 2018 before like BandLab happened. Like now you can make music on your phone.
Yep.
It'll sound sometimes better than the studio.
Yeah.
If not just as good. But
it was still harder at that time.
yeah, it was still harder at that time. So yeah, I had to like on the app I was using, you had to like pay money to export your songs as an MP3.
Oh,
so I would just screen record my song on there, and then I'd post it on Facebook. I didn't have like a computer to upload to SoundCloud.
That's clever. That's funny as hell. It was like the same quality when you screen record it and everything. Like it was all good.
It was shitty quality because I was made it on the phone.
As long as you could hear it.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
Take another shot.
Yeah, let's fucking get it, bro. Yeah. You want me to pour you up?
Yeah.
How fat of a shot you want?
Fat.
Oh, shit. All right, yeah, I'll pour myself a little more, too. Hold on. Let me add to mine. Yeah, let's get it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Fucking cheers, dude.
Cheers.
So did you always, from when you were younger, like, did you always know you wanted to do music? Or did you, like...
Well, I've always been singing my whole entire life. I used to fucking sing to girls on the playground to get them to like me and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you got a crazy singing voice, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I can sing for real.
You're really talented, actually.
Yeah, I can actually sing.
And it's crazy because, like, when you think of rap music in general, and especially, like, looking at you, no offense, like, I don't expect you to sing like that, bro. Like, when I listened, the first song that I heard from you, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and then I listened again, I was like, damn, he really sings like that. Like, that's crazy.
People be saying I sound skinny in my music.
That's a crazy way to put it. That's a great. Do you agree with that, or what do you think?
I mean, I don't know what would be the opposite. Like, do they expect me to sound like I'm eating a burger on the track? I don't know.
You're just
Have a
mid
mouthful
sentence.
of
You're like,
food?
hold up, got this Wendy's.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy though. Like you're for real talented, and your singing voice is nuts.
Yeah,
like
thank
you
you,
like the way you hop on tracks and just go crazy it threw me off. I was like, damn, this motherfucker sings crazy. It's very different. Do you always like sing in your music? Did you ever try like rapping differently or?
Well, I mean, when everybody starts making music, they start, doing the regular rap shit.
Yeah.
But I guess I kind of skipped all that because, I always knew that I want to incorporate some sort of melodic melody in my music. So, yeah, I always just started out singing.
So your shit was always kind of different. Like
Yeah.
you knew that you didn't just want to like fucking rap and be like the stereotypical, rapper. You were always singing and like had that kind of unique talent.
Yeah. I just was just being me, because that's, rapping, that's really not me, I guess, in this regular sense.
Yeah, because you do more of like, I mean, I don't even know what the proper genre, like R&B or like it's really
I wouldn't
unique.
say R&B. That's more, R&B is more just like,
I don't know.
kinda
I'm
like
not good with the
love baby making music.
true. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I
don't
just be
think-
singing. Somebody asks me, I just say, should I just be singing? So
you ever fuck a bitch to your own music or no?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you do that often? Like, do you prefer that?
Yeah. Anytime I'm throwing music on, I'm throwing all my shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Damn.
I'll at least start with my shit and then move on to other shit. But
From my perspective, that's so interesting because, like, for me, it's like I don't make music, but like from my side creatively, it's like I don't like to listen to my own shit a lot.
no, I love my shit.
Like I've gone over to a girl's house and she was like watching my shit, and it made me like physically uncomfortable. Like I was like, "Yo, turn that shit off." Like,
Yeah, no, I love my shit. I be bumping my shit all the time.
so you blew up pretty recently, bro.
Yeah,
Like this kind of this success is pretty newfound for you. How are you fucking with it so far?
I mean, shit, man. My life has changed. I'm in the position to be able to support my family and the people around me. I fuck with it. I mean, I can't say that I'm anything but blessed, But at the same time, there's, obstacles that come with that,
100%.
People always asking for shit, family always asking for shit. But I'd rather deal with those problems than the ones I had before.
Was there like a specific like song or thing you did that made you blow up, or did you just kind of build an audience over time?
Yeah, so I've been building an audience over time. Like back in the day when I was uploading on Facebook and shit, and it was just like this until about 4 months ago. Like I had an audience that was strictly in Mexico.
Oh
Like,
shit, really?
Yeah, people like Mexicans, like real Mexicans that spoke nothing but Spanish.
You ever rap in Spanish?
No.
Do you
No,
speak any Spanish?
I've made like 2 Spanish songs before.
Oh, that's lit.
But yeah, no, and it wasn't even, I made the Spanish songs after I already had the Spanish audience.
Damn.
So yeah, they just, I don't know. I would always ask them like, why do you guys mess with my music so heavily? And they're just like, we don't know what you're saying, but just the melody, it sounds good. So I'm like, all right, hell yeah. And so I had like a big Spanish community, like for like the longest time. I mean, I still got them. So yeah, I really don't know how that happened. It just one day I just woke up, they were there.
Really? It just
Yeah.
it just happened?
Yeah, I mean, like, I've been going viral since I was like 15 for like, I would always just post pictures of me on Facebook. I wasn't trying to go viral.
Yep.
But people just see me and then, yeah, so I guess one of those went viral on Facebook and then I just got a bunch of, Mexican people adding me. And then once I start doing music, the people just loved me.
Yeah.
So they supported whatever I did. So once I start making music, they're like, oh yeah, like we fuck with this. We love it.
Shout out the Mexican homies,
Yeah,
the fucking
indeed, yeah.
the real ones,
Yes, sir.
supporting you and shit. How did you feel about like going viral for just posting pictures of yourself? Like,
I mean, that shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, just me and my friends would always just do crazy, funny shit. So there's just like different pictures of me in random situations and stuff like that.
fucking, I mean, it sounds like you've been going viral for kind of a minute.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. It's kind of been like a slow rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a lot of times. Like, a lot of people think you just go viral one time and it's just like, bang, you got it. But
No,
for
no.
probably 99% of people, you got to do that over and over and over and over again.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
the thing is to never try to go viral. Like I don't think I've ever tried to go viral. I just
Everyone who tries to go viral doesn't do it.
no.
You know,
it
they
doesn't-
always
it
fuck
doesn't
up.
work.
That's like, I mean, you ever like, have you always kind of maintained the same strategy of like, I'm going to sing on these tracks and just do my own thing? Or have you ever like pivoted and like, yo, I'm going to try to go viral. I'm going to try to go different kind of music?
As of recently, you know, like the crazy lyrics and stuff that I say, I wasn't always doing that. There was a point in time where my music was very formulaic. Like I was trying to make a club record or like
Yeah.
a record for the ladies or, you know, something like that. But then I was like stressing, like music wasn't fun. And I'm just like, bro, I'm not having fun doing this.
That's the most important thing about it,
Yeah,
bro. You got to have a
so-
good time.
So I was like, there's got to be a way that I can have fun
Yeah.
and also make good music. And I started it started out with me just talking about my life, like saying people's names in my town and names of bitches that I'm fucking with. And
You
shit
say
like
real
that.
names?
Real names, yeah.
Damn, okay.
Real names,
You ever
yeah.
get like someone that was pissed at you? Like, yo, Dave,
yeah.
shut the fuck up. Stop talking about me.
Yeah.
What you do about that?
Nothing. I mean,
Fuck up.
if there's somebody who I really care about, I'll be like, okay, I won't say your name anymore or I won't do that. But if it's somebody who I really don't give a fuck about, then nah, I'm just gonna say that shit.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
that.
So, yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, my music is really my therapy. You know, something happens to me, a bitch breaks my heart, anything that happens, I put that in my music, and that's my way of getting over it. You know what I'm saying? That's my way of putting it out there and moving on from the situation. So,
You
yeah.
think that you make better music when you're like using it to deal with like trauma or like a shitty situation?
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. I mean, it's unfortunate in some ways, but it's good in others because it's like, damn, I really got to go through the worst shit ever to make
Yep.
the best music ever. Like, this shit is almost not worth it.
There's also always a bright side to bad situations, though.
Yeah,
You're about to
indeed.
drop a banger. You know?
Yeah, sometimes when some bad shit happens, I'm just like, oh man, I know I'm about to go crazy in this.
Yeah.
And sometimes some bad shit will happen to me, and I'll just be like, bro, I got to go to the studio right now. So.
Are you signed by a label right now?
Yeah, I just recently signed. Yeah,
Nice, congratulations.
thank you, man.
How's that
Appreciate
feel?
It feels good, man. I'm liking it so far. I mean, they pretty much I just like that I have the like a team now that'll just like fund my ideas. That's all I need. Just
Yep.
give me the money to put out my vision,
Yep.
and yeah, that's pretty much all I need. So they give it to me.
So what's the process of getting signed to a label? Like, how do you even go about that?
I mean, shit, they search you out. They find all these labels. They know every single. If you just started making music today and you got 4 views, a label knows about you.
Really?
Yeah, labels will watch people for years until, you know, they write. All labels care about is numbers. So you can be the best, most talented person in the world. If you don't got those numbers,
Doesn't
then
matter.
it doesn't matter. And they know what you're going to do. Like, they know if you drop a song today, they know exactly how many views it's going to get a month from now.
Really?
They got like some all different types
Some
of
crazy
technology.
analytics and shit?
Crazy analytics, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that.
So did they kind of wait until you started to blow up to reach out and be like, hey, Dave, like, we want to
No,
sign
as
you right
soon as
now?
my shit started blowing up in April, like literally, so the song that kind of blew up was "Crying in the Kitchen,"
Yep.
and then like the whole album started like blowing up and shit, and so literally like I started posting on TikTok. I didn't do it before because I thought it was cringe. But the only way I would
I felt the same way,
yeah.
bro. I also didn't
The
post
only
on
way I
TikTok
would
'cause hated
promote
it.
my music was just me listening to my music, sipping from the double cup, and I'd post a picture, like a video of that on Snapchat, like, hey, my new song is out. Go listen to that shit.
Yep.
And then I'm like, all right, well, let me try something different because I feel like this album could go crazy. I just did that when I was doing it on Snapchat, and I posted those clips on TikTok. And then out of like 5 days of consistently posting that, from like Monday to Friday, Saturday, every single label was calling me. And trying to
Really?
find me out. Yeah.
So it was quick.
Yeah.
So when the label wants to sign you, do they hit you up and they're like, "Hey, we'll fly you here right now. Like, come to our
Yeah.
office and sign today"?
They don't say sign today, but they're like, yo, we're interested in you. Let me fly you out. You can come make music and just spend some time in LA, New York, whatever. And it was like, I took like 2 weeks before like I made my decision on who to allow to fly me out, like
Yeah.
a fucking Instagram thought or some shit.
How did that feel, being like in that position for the first time after making music for all those years, where you're like, wow, I get to choose between labels?
I feel like I fucking knew it. Like, yes. I felt like Chicken Little. Like, I'm telling you niggas the sky is falling. And yeah, but then it also is like, I felt like Chicken Little as well, because now that the sky is falling and people believe me, they're looking for me to fucking, okay, can you save us from the aliens, Chicken Little? It's like, oh, fuck, I didn't think I was going to get this far.
Now you got to deliver.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. So when you would like, because when I picture someone like signing to a label, what I envision is like, did you ever see that video of Bobby Shmurda like dancing on the table? Performing in front of the label. That's what I imagine. Do they do that where they're like, hey, like, let's hear some of your music and you got to do some shit like that?
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Uh-huh.
But like, I mean, obviously, like, people want to see a show. So
Yeah, you got to hype it
you're
up.
getting up on tables, jumping around like Bobby Shmurda and shit's working. You know, they're gonna like that. But when I play them my music, I was just showing them like, because I have so many unreleased songs, so I was just showing them my best shit. We're all sitting in the circle, vibing to it, and I told them, I'm like, hey man, I be saying crazy shit in my music, and I'm not gonna stop. And they're like, we love it.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
nice.
all the lyrics that you hear that people be trying to cancel me on Twitter, my label loves that shit.
Fuck, don't listen to any of those motherfuckers,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Fuck all of them, dude.
They love that shit.
I think it's hilarious personally. I'm on your label side, dude.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I was one of the things that I did is on top of listening to music, I went on Rap Genius and I was like looking at, some of the actual like word for word lyrics, and I was just like, oh my God.
Bro, people don't be giving me credit, but I really got bars for real.
No, you do.
Like
I'm
bars,
gonna give
like,
you credit right
deadass.
now. Like you do really have bars. I mean, Dave Blunt's Dave Bars. He's got them, and like the way you deliver, like I can tell you're gonna do well. You're gonna do
thank you,
well.
man. I appreciate that,
I think you're very like unique. So I fuck with it. Oh my God, I'm fucking lit right now, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I took a couple blinkers. I took a bong rip. You wanna take another shot?
Hell yeah.
Let's get it cracking, dude. Let's get it fucking going. So do you have any like bucket list artists that you want to collab with that you haven't done yet?
Like Justin Bieber.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you want to get with some people who can like really sing and shit?
Yeah, I mean, he's got the voice of an angel, man. You ever see that video of him singing the Chris Brown song when he was a kid?
Mm-hmm. I have seen that.
That shit, I'm like, damn, bro, like that shit. This is the
Damn,
voice of an
that would be
angel.
a sick track. I could see it actually. Dave
Yeah.
Blunt's and JB.
And I wouldn't say any of the crazy shit I be saying now.
No, you should.
Nah,
I think he.
it's Justin
No, because
Bieber,
Justin
man.
Bieber. No, but he's mature now, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's not that little like. His fans aren't little girls anymore. They're like 30-year-old women now. They're chilling.
Yeah, but no, yeah, Justin Bieber, obviously, like Little Wayne,
That would be sick.
Future, people like that.
Do you have any collabs you've done already that are super sick that were kind of like bucket list stuff?
Yeah. I can't speak on it.
Oh, it hasn't dropped yet?
Yeah, no, but I got some crazy shit.
Oh, you got some crazy shit in the vault.
Crazy shit, yeah.
Okay. How often do you make music? Because it sounds like you got a lot like locked and loaded, ready to drop.
I try to make some shit like every day.
Really?
Yeah, because like that's my hobby. I do it. I actually have fun making music. That's
Yeah.
what I do in my free time. And so, yeah, I try to record something every day, even if it's just like a little voice memo on my phone or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just talk about things that happen in my everyday life. It's like a diary to me. So
I mean, bro, that's really the best way to do it, in my opinion. I think like there's a lot of people who start doing these kind of creative things because they want to make money from it, and then there's people who do it because they like it. And like if you do it because you fuck with it, you're gonna go far. So that's fucking. I mean, that's dope to hear. I feel the same way about doing this. Like sitting here and making these podcasts is fun to me. Shit's fucking lit. It's a blast. So, as an experienced, not only musician, but also a lean connoisseur, I mean, you got the double cup right now. What, in your opinion, is the best lean out there right now? Like, what's the best pint, price to quality ratio?
Well, I mean, Walk is damn near discontinued.
Yep,
That'd
almost
probably
extinct.
be the best shit.
That's not realistic to sip every day, though, is it?
I mean, no lean is realistic to slip every day. You know
True. Yeah.
But,
it's expensive,
yeah.
all of it.
Yeah, and it's bad for you. But
100%.
But yeah, I'd say probably Walk. Yeah.
So Walk's the number one. Is that what you got right now?
Who knows? This is Quaken.
Oh, okay. See, I'm a novice in the lean world. Like, I remember when I was in high school, my friends would drive up to Chicago and just get bullshit. Like, they would buy the fakest fucking juice, the worst like Robitussin ass shit that I'd ever seen. So I never really fucked with it very heavy. One time, like years and years ago, I got a pint of Quali, and that was like a huge deal with my friends. But I didn't think it was worth the price. But
Yeah.
I mean, you fuck with it heavily,
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Like, do you plan on quitting ever, or are you gonna?
Well, I'll be taking like breaks here and there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be taking breaks, but
Do you think you moderate it kind of well?
I think I moderate it well.
Okay.
You know? I think I moderate it well, but I mean shit. Every drug addict thinks they moderate.
100%.
Like I can quit whatever I want. You know, type of shit.
Yeah.
You know, so who really knows? To be honest.
Have you ever like successfully quit and taken a long-term break and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking long-term breaks. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get the vibe that like you're super fucking cracked out on it or anything. I mean, I've linked up with some motherfuckers that are like, bro, they're holding on to that cup, hand shaking, dude. It's like it's their fucking lifeline, dude. But I don't really get that vibe from you. So that's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's fucking lit. You got the Newports, you got the lean. You're situated, bro.
Yeah. I'm chilling.
The no weed just like it interests me. It's like why the no weed?
Because like I was like really addicted to that more than
really
anything. Yeah, like I was getting high from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep, and I was like really addicted to that shit. Like
Did you think it fucked with like your creativity?
no. It was making my music better.
Oh, okay.
It was just like it wasn't making my life better. Like I was willing to do anything to get some weed.
It wasn't a fair
besides
trade-off.
sexual favors.
Yep.
Besides sexual favors.
You're very clear about that.
Yeah,
like you ain't fucking around sexually.
Yeah, for drugs, yeah.
You specified for drugs. Is there anything else like for that you would fuck around sexually?
Nah.
You were like,
Shit, I'm
wait,
here,
just
right?
for drugs.
How do you think I got on this podcast?
Damn, that would be fucking crazy. Damn. Fuck. I mean, that's I understand that for sure. Weed is something that like, it's also a thing where like if you're really hooked on it, it's tough to quit because it's very normalized.
Yeah.
Weed's everywhere, and it's like everyone's got it. Everyone's smoking that shit, especially out here in LA. Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was bad. Like the reason why I had to stop was because I started having like really bad anxiety attacks, like panic attacks.
Oh shit!
Like I felt like I was having a heart attack.
Oh yeah, I hate that shit.
I had
dude.
to go to the hospital and shit.
Really?
Every time that I smoked. So I was like, yeah, I got to be done with this shit. I can't have any sort of THC in my system at all.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Like, I got high for the first being in LA, linking up with rappers and shit. Mm-hmm. I'm getting like contact high, but
they're
I'm
smoking
not like
crazy.
freaking out because of that shit. I'm just like okay, I can get high without the troubles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the other day, like a couple weeks ago, my friend was like, "You gotta stop smoking these cigarettes. Here's this CBD vape," and I'm like, "There's no weed in it, right?" He's like, "No, there's no weed in it." So I'm hitting that shit. I'm chiefing it. I'm like, "Damn, this shit's smoking for real. This shit tastes good. Like I'm smoking a blunt." And then I start getting like high, like I'm actually smoking a blunt, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like I start having a panic attack.
Oh shit!
Chest beating, felt like I was having a heart attack and shit. And I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?" He's like, "Yeah, man. I mean, it's CBD. There's like 0.01% THC in there." I'm like, "Damn, you idiot! Like, if I say that I'm allergic to peanuts, you can't cut a peanut in half.
Yeah, yeah.
It's only half of one.
Give you only the shell, dude.
Yeah,
It's only
exactly.
the outside.
Exactly. I'm like, damn, man, I can't have that shit in my system.
Oh,
I'm gonna
fuck.
tweak the fuck out. Yeah.
Oh fuck! All right, well, you know what? We're just gonna drink some liquor for this episode.
Yeah.
We're just gonna fucking get lit. Damn. So, have you noticed since you gotten big making music? Have you noticed that people try to tax you more for lean?
No, the opposite, bro.
Really?
People keep giving me free lean.
Really?
Yeah, I go to these studio sessions and they're like, here's a free pint. Just they're giving me free lean. And this shit is
Bro.
unheard of. Nobody, they don't do that.
Yeah, that's.
Anybody.
No, I've never heard anyone say that
No,
shit.
like I'm so serious on my life, on my mom's life. They just give me free lean.
Really?
Yeah,
That's fucking lit.
Hell yeah.
I mean, are they giving you like a whole pint, or what are they giving
a
you
whole pint.
for free?
Yeah. Like I'll pull up to the
You
studio
better give them a
session.
firm ass dap up, dude.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
real
A
love.
little bit more than that, but
Yeah. That's fucking serious. I've heard, I mean, from a lot of my friends that I've met out here that have blown up out here in particular, they say the opposite. They're like, yo, I'm paying fucking 3-4 bands a pint.
Yeah.
And like, you know, they flex it. Almost like they're proud of paying that much.
Yeah.
But it's good, you know, you got to be smart with the lean. You got to be frugal.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever get to 3-4 bands a pint, it's time to quit.
Maybe, yeah.
That shit is expensive. So outside of music, what are you super into? You talked about gaming a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, I used to game a lot, play bitch ass Fortnite, but
Oh my
I don't really
god,
have the time.
bro.
And then when I do have the time,
Fortnite is bitch ass Fortnite. You're
Yeah,
right about
yeah.
that.
when I do have the time, I just don't feel like playing. So, really, outside of music, like I'm into like shit, like just like watching YouTube, random YouTube videos, watching movies. I'm like a really big person that's into like film, not just watching it.
What's your top
learning.
genre?
Top genre, probably like comedy movies, but
Nice.
I like all types of movies for real. Like thrillers, psychological thrillers,
Yep.
horror movies, all that shit.
Movies are just great, dude.
Yeah,
It's
and
such
I'm
a
really
good.
just like into film. Like I watch like documentaries on how movies are made. Like I watch
that's
like
sick.
DVD commentaries and shit. Like I'm into just the art of film.
Do you have like a top movie of all time?
Pineapple Express.
Really? Damn,
my
that was
favorite
quick
movie
too.
of all
You
time.
knew that shit. You
Yeah.
were like, that's the best one.
I quote that shit all the time. I watch it all the time. Like that's my favorite.
That is a
movie.
fucking great movie. I love that shit. Do you get high while you watch it, or like, wait, you don't smoke? Do you just like? I mean, I feel like you got to get lit when you watch that. You got to at least sip some liquor or something.
Yeah.
Sip some lead. Fucking, I don't know.
I as soon as it's over, I'm like, I can watch that shit right again. Yeah, that's a great movie.
So moving from Iowa, I mean, I also moved to LA pretty recently. I moved out in September of last year, so I'm also pretty new to here. How have you felt about the move? Like, is coming from, you know, you had mentioned Iowa, which is a much different place than here. Has it been tough to transition, or do you fuck with that?
I miss my family,
Yeah.
but back home there's not a whole lot going on at all. There's nothing out there, so
I feel that.
yeah. I mean, I'm glad to be able to be out here and be able to be outside freely. Don't got to worry about bullshit.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean the transition's been pretty good.
It's fucking. I mean, it's super different out here, but once you get used to it, it's nice how much there is to do here. You know,
hell yeah.
it's fucking. I mean, you can go to Disney and Universal, and you just live near those. You know, you can go to hella fucking spots to smoke. You got the beach next to your crib whenever you want. I mean, it's exciting here. You know, there's so much shit to do. So, if you hypothetically, you know, I like to throw this question out. Let's say you couldn't make music anymore.
Yeah.
Do you think there's some other industry that you would get into or something else you would do?
Something in the entertainment industry, whether that be like making movies or TV shows, like on the writing side, or maybe even acting. It would be something in the entertainment industry.
I could see you like, I mean, you're a funny dude, bro. Like from the interviews I've watched and just talking to you, like you're a good speaker, you know? A lot of people don't project themselves very well and like speak very confidently, but like you're a good speaker, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know, I could see you doing like comedy and shit.
Yeah, I that's something that I would be interested in, you know, down the line, you know. But I really just want to cement myself as an artist first.
Damn.
And just focus on the music.
We should do a comedy show, you know, in the future. Whenever you want to. Dave Blunt's Goblin comedy show.
That'd be hard.
That'd be fucking lit. You want to take another shot, bro?
Hell yeah.
Let's get it. So I'm going to pull up some of your lyrics.
For sure.
And, like, some of them I'm going to ask you as a white man to read.
Okay.
Because I can't say everything in these. So we're going to... So this is particularly the part that I'd probably need you to read for me. Are you able to see the TV at all, or should we turn it?
I can see it.
All right. So, I mean, do you just want to read this whole section?
So this is an excerpt from my song, Crying in the Kitchen.
Yep.
Wake up 3 a.m. and I'm thinking about Madison. Madison is a girl that I had a situationship with.
Uh-huh.
She tell me she got a new nigga and his name is Julian. There's a new guy she's talking to named Julian.
These are all real names?
Yeah, real names.
Damn, okay.
Give a fuck about her new nigga. I'm just trying to get my check bigger.
Yeah,
Niggas hate
that's
on me
great.
because I'm a fat nigger. I don't give a fuck because I'm a bitch getter.
So you drop the hard R in your songs
Yeah.
confidently.
Yeah.
Which is fucking, I mean, do streaming platforms have a problem with that? Or do you just, like, do you get in any trouble on, like, YouTube or Spotify or something?
No.
Really?
No. I mean, they can't. I'm black, so they can't.
No,
really
yeah,
say-
no, you're
know what
right.
I'm
They
saying?
can't police what you say, but also it's just like fundamentally, I mean, they're so petty about those kind of things. You
Yeah.
know, they'll always try to find any reason to take your shit down. But also, it's like, bro, some of the shit you say like that is just crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
it's funny, and like I laugh at it, but also it's like, it's true. Like you literally are telling, you're naming people, like you're telling the truth while infusing these funny lyrics. And it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, it sounds funny. I mean, because it is.
But it's not really like, it's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Which is fucking, I mean, that's sick. The next song that we have here is Hospital Bed. And this is one of my favorite ones that I found when I was listening to your music. Because this song was, I love the way that you sounded on the beat.
Hell yeah.
I love the way you were flowing on this. This, like, listen, all you watching, go type in Dave Blunt's Hospital Bed. In fact, Chris, play a fucking clip of this if we can. Make it 25 seconds so we don't get copyrighted. We're going to play it. But, like, this is one of my favorite songs. And you talk about getting sucked through the catheter by a nurse.
Yeah. So last year, around August, I was in the hospital. And my mom brought my studio equipment up there.
Uh-huh.
And I was like making music while I was in the hospital.
Really?
Yeah. I just my,
Oh, shit.
You know, people think that like you got to go to like a big ass studio to make music sound good. All you need is a laptop, a good mic, and an audio interface.
Yep.
So yeah, that's just all I had. So I was making music while I was in there, and I made this song called Hospital Bed because one of my nurses was this girl I went to school with, and I knew she was like a hoe. I knew she'd be fucking. So I was trying to spit game her the entire time. That's why I'm saying I was trying to get my nurse to give me head. It didn't work, but I tried.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That bitch so nasty, she gonna suck it through the catheter. It's like, I know she's nasty, and I know she would if she was going for me, but she wasn't. But yeah.
So, do you have a lot of health problems that you face? Like, are you in the hospital often, or was that like a one-time thing that inspired you to make that
I've
song?
been to the hospital a lot, but
I fucked my
right
shit
now-
up too. I've been in the hospital. A good
right
bit.
now I'm chilling right now. I haven't been back since last year, but I got like asthma and shit like that. I
Oh,
really
shit.
shouldn't be smoking these things, but
I have. So when I was younger, I had asthma, and luckily I outgrew it.
Yeah.
But like, have you ever had an asthma attack where you literally like had to go to the hospital?
yeah, plenty of times.
Really?
Yeah.
I had one when I was a little kid, but never passed that. What's that like? Like,
I mean, shit, you feel like you're dying, like you're going to die.
do you have any certain things that just like trigger you to have a fucking asthma attack like immediately?
No, not that, but I got like severe asthma, like
Oh shit.
bad asthma. So yeah, I really shouldn't be smoking these things, but
It is what it is, dude. I mean, listen, there's a lot of
every
shit.
day I say, like right before we came here, I was like, I finished my pack of cigarettes. My friend has a pack, And I was like, yeah, this is my last one out of my pack. I'm done. Every day I always say I'm done smoking, and then I'm right back.
Dude,
doing
I did
it.
that for
But
so fucking long. And I literally, from when I was 15 all the way up, I'm 25 now, all the way up to when I was, like, literally just 2 months ago, I was addicted to nicotine in various forms, cigarettes for the first, like, 5 years, and then it was fucking vapes. And I said it pretty much every day the same way. I was like, yo, I'm going to quit this shit today.
Yeah.
You know, at least, like, 3-4 times a week. And it took a minute.
Yeah, I've tried so hard since I've been here to quit. I'm gonna let this one be my last one.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
You're committing to it right now?
I mean, this is my last one. I don't have any more myself. My friends got them, but yeah, I'm gonna let this be my last one.
That's
whenever
real.
I decide to spark this up. But
That's real.
yeah, I'm gonna try.
You know, hey, I'm proud of that.
sir.
Yo,
Thank you,
congratulations,
man.
bro. Good decision.
Thank you, man.
That's fucking lit. I know you don't smoke, but like, if it helps you quit cigarettes, if you want to take one of these carts, you're more than welcome. That's my invitation to you. So we have more lyrics to go through here as well. Also, another question I have, in my opinion, bro, I feel like when I'm in the hospital, nurses are like unbelievably sexy.
Yeah,
You know,
beautiful
every
women.
time. Why do you think
Beautiful
that is?
women. I mean, shit, bro. Like, you gotta think about who it is that are nurses. You know, these are girls.
Those are women that want to serve, like they want to please.
Yeah,
you know?
these are women who, first of all, they had enough money to go to college. You know what I'm saying? They had enough
Real.
money to go to college, and to become a nurse is a very rigorous process.
It's hard,
And it's
dude.
like they're usually like girls who like grew up with a lot of money in their family and they can afford college and shit like that. So it's like, hey man, usually girls who come from a lot of money, they're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a rich ugly bitch. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So,
yeah, honestly, the more I think about it, yeah.
yeah,
You're right.
Yeah, so
Shout out all the sexy nurses out there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, we fuck with all of them. Do you think there's like, where do you think you can find the baddest nurses? Like, what's like the number one fucking.
there's a hospital, not in my town, but it's in my state, called the University of Iowa. Oh my god.
Oh, is it like college chicks and shit?
Yeah, because it's like a college, but it's also a hospital.
Yo, go to Iowa, buy the university, and fucking just like shoot yourself in the leg.
Yeah.
Get injured, bro. Do some shit. We getting lit in there. Have you ever been to that hospital? Like,
Yeah,
did you?
multiple
Oh,
times,
okay.
yeah.
So you
So I know, yeah.
you
I know.
fuck with it,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
dude. It's so. Oh my god. Have you ever like? I remember one time I was so wired up on some meds. I was saying crazy shit to the nurses. You ever do that, where like you were just macking on them or saying some crazy shit?
Nah, I always try to keep it, because there's like this thing. I always try to keep it like professional
100%.
and like try not to fall in love with them, because it's so easy. I forgot the name of it, but there's this thing to where like you're sick and somebody helps take care of you, and so you fall in love with them just because of that. That
I mean,
happens
dude,
to people in the hospital all the time. So,
fundamentally,
yeah.
that is sexy. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't care if it's fucking Helen Keller, dog. You know, like if I'm laid out and someone's like serving me a little chicken noodle soup,
Yeah.
and like you know hooking me up to the IV, that's hot.
Exactly,
You know, I
exactly.
fuck with that. So I mean, that does make sense. Damn, University of Iowa has the baddest nurses.
Yeah, they
I
definitely
remember.
do.
I mean, I'm from Illinois. I'm from the suburbs of Chicago. So
Hell
like
yeah.
the hospitals that I went to, I've been to the hospital in downtown Chicago. I've been to the hospital further south in Illinois, and then like the burbs of Chicago as well. None of the nurses there are very attractive, but like all the girls I knew that went into nursing were attractive.
Yeah.
So it was like they just didn't stay in Chicago. I guess, you know, they fucking did. But yeah, I mean that is. I guess that does make sense. All right, so the next lyrics we have, these are some of the craziest ones we're going to talk about today. I don't know if you just want to read these for me. You know?
Dropped out of high school, started robbing niggas in the same year. So I was like 17. I was like 16 when I dropped out of high school, but you know,
I dropped out too.
yeah. So I finished my junior year. I didn't go to my senior year.
Nice.
So my birthday's in July. So like, yeah, I was like 16 when school ended, and then like maybe a month later I turned 17, and that's when I started just hanging around with the wrong crowd. Started doing typical black people shit. You know what I'm saying? Selling drugs, all that shit.
Did you get arrested a lot, or did you kind of get away
I've
with
never
the shit
got
you did?
arrested. No.
Really?
No.
You have no record?
No.
Fucking good shit, dude.
Yeah,
You
I
were
mean-
slick.
I mean, yeah, I guess you can say that, but like,
No, you
I mean,
were.
you
If you
can't,
did
like-
that shit and didn't get arrested, you were slick.
I guess, but like, if you take somebody's weed, what are they gonna do? Call the police? My weed's been stolen.
True, but I'm talking even like me and my friends were driving around after doing, not stuff that crazy, but like stuff like that, and like driving around stupid and getting pulled over.
Okay, yeah, no,
You know?
I've never been arrested. I guess I always move correctly, but at the same time, that was like a short period in my life, like probably like a year or two.
Yeah.
So I just realized that that's not who I am. That's never who I was. So I changed my life. But yeah, I was doing a lot of shit.
I mean, it's fucking sick that, you changed your life and like,
Yeah.
made improvements on that shit.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's cool that you're out here doing the shit you're doing now.
Hell yeah.
As opposed to fucking staying home and robbing people still. It's way more lit to make music and make a living off that.
And then the next one, dropped out of high school because I didn't get the same grade as my peers. I mean, my grades are fucking shit. Like,
Dude.
horrible. So, yeah.
We got a lot in common, bro. We got
Yeah.
a lot in common. I dropped out of high school in my senior year as well.
Yeah.
Was there a reason you dropped out specifically in your senior year? Was it
Because
just
like
people you hung
in the
around?
senior year, you gotta have like a certain amount of credits to graduate. I think it's like 20,
Yep.
and I had 4 credits. So
Bro.
it's like there's nothing I could do to graduate. My mom was getting tired of coming up to school.
We literally dropped out for the same reason.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Continue though.
So yeah, my mom was tired of coming up to school because I'm getting in trouble. She's like, "You're gonna get your GED. Like, I'm not gonna keep dealing this shit." So, yeah, I never got my GED. So,
I mean, you seem like a smart guy, bro.
yeah,
you
that's
know?
the
You-
thing about me is like, bro, like when I was in high school, they tried to put me in like remedial classes because like I kept getting in trouble. So they tested me, but when they tested me, it was when I finally worked up the courage to talk to this badass bitch that was in my class.
Oh,
so
there
when
you
they called me
go.
to the office to take tests, I'm like, all right, I go there filling random answers. Next thing I know, I'm in 3 remedial classes, like special ed shit.
Oh, they
And
thought
so-
you were fried.
Yeah, they thought I was like fried and shit. So I'm
Shit.
literally coming to school. I'm like 16 years old, and we're 15. We're doing 1 + 1, 2 + 2.
No.
I'm like, bro, this is an insult to my intelligence. for me to
Yeah,
do this
they
shit.
thought no, it's hopeless at that
Fuck.
point.
And so I didn't do it because I felt like it's
Yeah.
insulting for me to fill this shit out.
Yep.
So I stopped giving a fuck about school. Start smoking weed, skipping school. I would go to school, sell Zans, sell fucking weed, all that shit in the bathroom. Like I would
Dude.
skip the whole day. I would skip class and only go to the classes that I thought was fun. Like I was failing every class except for like theater performance and like acting. I was getting an A+ in that shit.
How old are you right now?
I'm 24.
Bro, we're damn near the same age, and it's so funny hearing you talk about like your high school experiences because I was literally the same way.
Yeah.
I dropped out of my senior year because when I got transferred to a new school, because my mom kicked me out of her house, so I went to my dad's house, went to a new school, and they told me I didn't have enough credits to graduate my senior year. So I said, "Fuck this, I'm out of here." On my 3rd day of senior year, and like. I was the same exact way as you, bro. My GPA was so bad. Like my average was a D-. I had a 0.8 GPA, which like for y'all scholars out there, that's a terrible number. It's got to be at least a 2 to get into anything,
Yeah.
So it's so funny to hear you talk about this shit because I'm like, damn, that was me.
Hell yeah.
Like, that was really fucking me. If you could go back, because I think about this sometimes. If you could go back, would you ever, like, do it different and go to school? Or do you feel good about, like, how it all went?
I mean, obviously it went good now, but who's to say if I didn't do it the right way, it'd be even better.
Yeah.
So if I had the opportunity to go back, yeah, I'd probably do it. Yeah.
I think, I mean, it's
Just because, like, it didn't only affect me, it negatively affected the people in my household.
Yeah.
My mom, like, it's not all about me. So if I could have the chance to go back and make somebody else's life easier, Yeah. Dude.
My parents were so fucking mad
Yeah.
when I dropped out and I wasn't going to college. Like they were counting on my ass.
Yeah.
You know, was it the same way with you, where they were like, "Dave, we're really counting on you to fucking clutch up"?
Yeah, because that's my mom would tell me. She's like, all I need you to do is just be good in school, and that's literally all you got to do. So I don't have to. I already got enough stressing and things I got to worry about, and you're just adding on to it.
Yep.
So I am, yeah. I mean, if I had the opportunity to go back to do that, yeah, I would.
Damn. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you some some would you rather's.
Okay, let's finish the lyrics.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad.
I'm trying to make it up for all the times my mom shed tears. I might fuck around and drop 6 albums all in 1 year. Now I'm getting ready to drop an album very soon.
I feel like I saw you post about this
Yeah,
recently.
it's done, and I'm getting ready to drop it, and that's going to be my 5th one this year.
Really?
Yeah, and
Your
then
5th album just this year?
Just this year, yeah. And then
Really?
after that, I got one more, so that's 6.
So you drop an album every other month, basically.
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, and my albums, like I said, they're about what's going on in my life at that time. They're almost like time capsules, diary entries. So, yeah, it's just I don't think I'll ever run out of things to talk about because something always happens.
Damn. So I mean, dropping that many albums in a year, like, you maintain a crazy fucking workflow.
Yeah, like I said, like music is my hobby. It's what I do in my free time. It's what I love doing. So, yeah.
Do you think you're gonna constantly kind of keep up that pace of dropping a lot of albums every year? Or are you gonna kind of like slow it down?
Think so. I mean, who really knows what the future holds? But
yeah, for sure.
like I said, as long as I'm making music about what's going on in my life, and the only way that that would stop is if fucked up shit stops happening to me.
Yeah.
And it hasn't stopped happening for 24 years. So
Really?
Yeah.
What's the most recent fucked up shit that went down?
Hey man, a lot of fucked up shit.
All right.
Fucked up shit.
Shit. Do you have any unreleased music that you want to like play or like fucking show off?
You got a speaker?
Oh fuck. I don't know, but I mean, if you can play it off your phone, we could just get a mic up close to it, and I can hear it. But I don't think we have a speaker, no.
Damn, off the phone speaker?
I mean, you don't have to, bro. If the speaker situation ain't right, it's all good.
Yeah, I got you.
Either way, it's good. You can also send us like a snippet, and we can put it in the episode so it sounds better for the people watching too.
For sure, I can do that. But
Yeah,
I'll
fire.
play it for right now.
I bought her a chain, I bought her a bag, I'm buying her everything. The only thing that I didn't buy her is a new wedding ring. I told her to promise to always stay true and never to fuck the team. I know she probably think I'm crazy cause I'm always saying that. But my ex, she did me dirty once I got my heart attached. And I'm steady popping Xans cause they help me to relax. Xanax don't help me, it just
This shit's
put me in
crazy.
a
This shit is heat.
I'm talking about euphoria, I'm not talking about a man. Told her don't leave me cause I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be alright. And that one time that you left me, I didn't get no sleep that night. And that one time that you left me, I took 10 perks to get high. 10 perks to get high. Pray that I don't die. But if I die, I'll see you in the sky. 2 bites of the quake. Don't leave, just stay, babe. Let's go on a vacay. Leave the world behind.
It's fucking crazy how you you really maintain a good melody with your voice and everything, bro.
Yeah, man. That's really I mean, when I listen to music, that's what I like. It sounds
Yeah.
good to the ear when somebody is singing and they just hit like a certain note or they get into a certain pocket.
Yep.
So that's what I try to go for, just get into a certain pocket that's different, some shit that I've never heard before, shit like that.
Do you think that's what kind of separates you most from a lot of other artists?
I would say so. Besides, the lyrics, but yeah, I really that's my main focus is the melody, the flow.
Fire.
and then also the lyrics as well. But yeah, that's like the first thing. Like when I hear a beat, when I'm listening to beats, when I'm trying to make a song, I know within the first 3 seconds when I hear the beat if I can do something with it or not. I'm always to my producer. I'm like, next beat, next beat, next beat. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on, this is the one. Within the first 3 seconds of hearing it.
So you have kind of the same producer that you work with really often? Or do you shake it up?
I have a bunch of different producers. I have like a group of producers that I work with. I have that I like work with often.
You got like a dream producer that you want to make a banger for you?
Probably people like Mike Dean, Timberland.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I feel like me and Mike
The
Dean.
Dave Blunts and Timbaland would be crazy.
Yeah, I seen he liked one of my snippets before.
Oh, so he knows about you already.
I mean, he's seen the video. He liked it. I don't know how deep into my discography he's dove, but yeah.
I think
he liked the
Timbaland,
video.
he knows his like has purpose, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
for
I
sure.
think Timbaland knows his like is powerful. I think if you like your shit, that's him telling you, like, yo, I fuck with it.
Hell yeah.
That's kind of a cosign. And I mean, yeah, like, you got all the pieces, bro. Your shit's unique.
Hell yeah.
Your music's fucking lit. So, this pace of 6 albums in a year, you said you have infinite stuff to talk about on these albums, essentially.
Yeah, like every day something's happening. Like I'm making a song about shit that happens in the daily, and it's crazy shit that happens to me every day. Insane shit.
Yeah.
Like shit that if I told you, you wouldn't even believe it, man.
And bro, I mean, honestly, in my opinion, it's more about the way you deliver it than what you're even discussing a lot of the time. And I feel like you really have a kind of talent for delivery where you could talk about like going to fucking Subway and like make a banger. Like some shit like,
real.
yo, I got a number 5, like make a
Yeah.
fucking banger, So I think, I mean, yeah, I really could see you just kind of dropping, almost being a Lil B type figure, where you just got this discography that like in 10 years we're going to look back and be like, damn, Dave Blunts is the GOAT.
Yeah, I really just I consider myself to be an album artist, so I just want to make classic bodies of work. So maybe next year I won't drop as many, probably
Yep.
not 6, but I definitely want to do like 2, maybe 3.
Do you see yourself experimenting with different genres or really sticking to what you've got right now?
Yeah, like on this new album, there's a lot of different shit on there. There's a lot
nice.
of different shit, but it's still Dave Blunts. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of hard to explain, but when you hear it, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
You got any details on like when it's gonna drop for the motherfuckers out there
Yeah.
watching?
So early September. I don't
Nice.
have like a date set in stone yet, but the album is done, and I know for sure it's coming out in September.
I mean, this is gonna drop this upcoming Wednesday, so that's very early September. So all you guys watching out there, fucking buckle up. You got a new Dave Blunts album
that shit,
dropping.
I'm telling you, bro, that this album is my heart and soul bleeds to this shit, bro. Like I've been working on it for about 2 months now, and usually it doesn't take me long to make an album, like 2 weeks, and I'm done.
So this is a real like you've been grinding to make this album.
Yeah.
This one's taking longer than usual.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've had so many different versions of it that I've like scrapped and like started from the drawing board, and yeah, recently I've had like new inspiration for this album, and so with that new inspiration, it's just it's keeping me going every day, and yeah, I'm excited for people to hear it.
I mean, I'm excited to hear it, bro. Let's take a fucking shot to that.
Hell yeah.
Let's take a little celebratory Dave Blunts album shot. I think it's time to hit you with a couple Would You Rathers.
Yes, sir.
So this is one of my favorite parts because I'm just ask you random shit.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with anything we've talked about so far. So first off, all right, barehanded combat. Would you rather fight a tiger or a hippo? Bare hand, you got no type of weapon.
Tiger or a hippo? I feel like probably a tiger.
You
because
think?
like a hippo, like it's like high off the ground, so like, yeah. And then it's like, where can you really punch a hippo to where it would hurt?
Do you think a punch is the best way to go about fighting either of those animals, though?
What else can you do? Kick?
Bro, honest to God, I mean, it's gonna sound kind of
Give him
fucked
the
up.
people's elbow?
You gotta like gouge his eyes out, bro.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel like
you gotta.
it would be easier to gouge out a tiger's eyes than it would a hippo.
You think?
I think so, man. Hippos got big ass fucking eyes. So it's like even with gouging its eye out, with a hippo, you would still have to like
Actually, yeah.
push your
The
hand.
more I think about it, hippos are fast too, aren't
Yeah.
they?
I mean, I don't know if they're fast. Tigers are
No, they
for sure fast.
hippos are fast too. I think they're both terrifyingly fast. Hold on, let's Google this. How fast is a hippo? 19 to 28 miles per hour. All right, yo, that sounds slow, but then you realize it's a hippo.
No, yeah, it is big too, bro. Like
Bro, imagine a hippo, like he's standing in the doorway, pissed off, and he runs at us at 28 miles an hour. You know how fucked we are right now?
how fast is a tiger?
Oh, shit. All right, let's look it up. Hold on. Oh,
What 30? It says 30.
30 to 40 miles per hour.
Okay, but here's the thing with a tiger though. It's like you have an opportunity. It's like slight, but not really. You have an opportunity that when a tiger runs and then jumps at you, you can like grab its arms and like maneuver it. You know.
Do you think
There's
you
a slight
could-
chance you could do it though.
Bro,
You
what?
could do it. You
what
could
are the,
do it.
Yo, what are the odds though? Like, what do you think the percentage is of like you?
I think. Listen, man. Like, bro. You can do it. I'm telling you, you could. You have a better chance because it's like it's running and jumping at you. It's lunging at you.
You're right. No, you're right though. There is a moment where you could catch it,
Yeah,
but I'm
you
just
could
thinking like
catch it, yeah.
that motherfucker is so fast, and a hippo. It's like I'm thinking in my head, maybe you could juke him. Like,
Maybe
you
but
could,
like,
if you could slide around the side, get on top, get around his ass, you could do something, I think.
yeah, I'd take the tiger, man. Yeah,
Fuck.
throw some frosted flakes at it.
Do you think a tiger, like, all right, kind of fucked up, but like, yo, if they both get you, you think a tiger's like a worse death than a hippo?
Yeah, for sure.
That's gonna suck, dude.
Yeah,
He's ripping your ass off.
Because like a tiger could, I mean, like a tiger, you're gonna be like getting clawed for a minute.
Yeah.
But with a hippo, it's probably just gonna step on you, crush you to death, like within 1 or 2 steps. Or yeah, so yeah,
Yeah, I mean I guess that's a reasonable answer. I mean the hippos are terrifying. They're both terrifying animals.
Yeah,
To fight
for sure.
barehanded. Fuck. All right, so let's say hypothetically, right now, you were put in a situation where you had to pick one drug to smoke. Someone came to you, they're like, yo, right now, you gotta smoke fucking crack or you gotta smoke bath salts. What are you picking, do you think?
choose crack, man.
Really?
I'd choose crack. I heard bath salts, you like, motherfuckers was like running around the streets like human zombies and shit.
Eating people.
Yeah, so I'd choose crack. I
Crack's
heard the
a-
crack
I mean-
is like a really good high.
I mean, I smoked it one time. It's a valid pick, I think. I think in
I'd
that
choose
scenario, you're kind of rolling the dice as to whether or not you like it. Because, like, if you like it too much, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
But if you don't like it, yeah, I think crack's the smarter pick.
yeah. Definitely, I'd choose crack.
Damn, do you think, you think either of those drugs would buff you in the scenario of fighting those animals? Like fighting
Yeah.
a tiger? Which one are
Yeah,
you picking
bath
in the
salts.
context? Okay.
In bath salts, I'm fighting a tiger. Yeah.
So if you're scrapping the tiger, we're off the bath salts.
yeah,
for
if
sure.
I'm off the bath salts,
Do you think you're winning in that?
you got to
context?
help the tiger.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
If I'm off the bath salts, help the tiger.
How are you killing him? Like, what's your
Bro,
fucking finisher move?
I'm eating that shit. I'm eating the tiger.
You're gonna fucking pounce his ass and just eat him?
Yeah. That'd be the move. Yeah, I'd eat the tiger. Yeah.
Bro, that's just raw. Like you just be chomping.
Yeah,
on him?
man. I mean, I'm off bath salts, so it's like I'm gonna mimic
Yeah,
what the tiger would do. I'm gonna start clawing it, and
Oh,
then
my.
once it's like significantly down, I'm just gonna start biting that motherfucker.
if the tiger's also off bath salts, do you think you still got it?
That's a worthy adversary indeed. For real. Yeah. That's a fair fight. That's a fair fight. That's the only way the tiger's winning. Hell yeah.
There you go. That's a
Hell
fucking
yeah.
valid way to put it. Oh my god. Bro, so I mean, I was gonna ask you one of the questions I had to do with like criminal record, but then I remembered that you've never been arrested,
Yeah.
which is crazy considering some of the shit you've rapped about.
Yeah.
Have you ever like ran from cops? Or did you just always like get lucky
Have I
with kind
ran
of
from
avoiding?
cops? No, I mean, I've been like put in the back of a cop car, detained, but no, I'm never.
They let
like,
you go.
Yeah, I've never ran for cops because it was just stupid shit like out past curfew,
Oh yeah.
or
Okay.
like a house party that broke up,
Yeah.
some shit. Like, I never ran from the police because I knew I wouldn't get far. So I'm just like, all right, man, you got me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I remember. Oh my god, when I was younger, dude, the amount of house parties I would go to that got popped was
yeah.
unbelievable. It felt like every one.
yeah, in my town, every party is ending in a fight or a shootout or the police breaking that shit up.
Did you get in any fights when you were younger?
Yeah, I've been fighting my whole life. Yeah,
How what's your like record? Would you say you're a good fighter? Because
I've
honestly,
lost fights for sure.
oh, for me too,
Yeah,
bro. I've
yeah,
gotten
yeah.
fucked up, dude.
Yeah, I've
a lot
lost
of people are
fights
too
for
pussy
sure.
to say that. It's
Yeah.
respectable that you
But
can
I've
say
been in
that.
countless fights to the point where I don't know the actual number.
Yep. That's
but-
I mean, bro, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Are you the kind of guy where like you'd say you initiate a lot of the fights, or like are you
No,
just
I
kind of
don't ever
defending yourself?
initiate any fights.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't
wanna take a shot?
initiate fight. Hell yeah.
Let's fucking get it. Here, I'll pour you up, bro. You want a fat one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're literally the only dude who's been down to drink Jaeger with me, bro. Like, I'm so happy right now that you're down to fucking take shots. Oh my god. So, anyways,
Wash it down with the koi koi.
let's go. So, anyways, yeah, you said you're not really the kind of guy to start fights. You just happen to have to defend yourself a lot.
I talk a lot of shit.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I talk a lot of shit, and to me, like, it's
People get
just
sensitive
words.
about that.
To me, it's just words, but people don't. You know, not everybody is with all that talking shit. But me, it's like I'm with whatever anybody wants to do. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to fight about this shit, come on, let's fight about this shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And then I'm gonna talk more shit after I beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. But yeah, so I never really initiated fights. There's been situations where I've initiated fights. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I'm not like a fighter, but I've been in plenty of situations to where I've had to fight.
Would you ever do that like boxing shit that like a lot of the like musicians and like YouTubers do, where they box each other?
Nah.
I've thought about it. It's like honestly, if I had the right opponent, it might be kind of fun.
Bro, look,
You know?
it's different for black people though, bro, because it's like getting your ass beat in the black community is like, bro, that's like, it's just.
See, I mean, I'm just a white guy, so I don't really
Yeah,
know
so,
about
like,
that. What's
yeah.
that like?
Bro, if you get your ass beat in the black community, it's like, damn, it's like almost like, oh, man, it's like, bro, you got your ass beat. For real. Like, that's like a shame. It's like a shame. It's like some scarlet letter shit.
So that's
You
some
know
shit
what I'm
that you
saying?
just kind of can't come back from.
I mean, you can come back from it, but
yeah.
it's going to take some time. It's going to
Fuck.
take some time, yeah.
Damn. I mean, did you ever have a moment where you had a fight that just didn't go good and like you
Yeah,
came
like I
home and
said,
it's
I've
just
lost plenty of fights before. I've been in plenty of fights. I've lost fights. Like, yeah, bro. Like, it's a shitty feeling to lose a
What's your
fight.
craziest fight story that you're able to share?
There's this video out there.
Okay. There's a video of this.
There's a video of this. It's
Okay. You want a fat one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're literally the only dude who's been down to drink Jaeger with me, bro. Like, I'm so happy right now that you're down to fucking take shots. Oh my god. So anyways,
Wash it down with the koi koi.
let's go. So anyways, yeah, you said you're not really the kind of guy to start fights. You just happen to have to defend yourself a lot?
I talk a lot of shit.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I talk a lot of shit, and to me, like, it's
People get
just
sensitive
words.
about that.
To me, it's just words, but people don't. You know, not everybody is with all that talking shit. But me, it's like I'm with whatever anybody wants to do. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to fight about this shit, come on, let's fight about this shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? and then I'm gonna talk more shit after I beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. But yeah, so I never really initiated fights. There's been situations where I've initiated fights. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I'm not like a fighter, but I've been in plenty of situations to where I've had to fight.
Would you ever do that like boxing shit that like a lot of the like musicians and like YouTubers do, where they box each other?
Nah.
I've thought about it. It's like honestly, if I had the right opponent, it might be kind of fun.
Bro, look,
You know?
it's different for black people though, bro, because it's like getting your ass beat in the black community is like, bro, that's like, it's just.
See, I mean, I'm just a white guy, so I don't really
Yeah,
know about
so, like,
that. What's
yeah.
that like?
Bro, if you get your ass beat in the black community, it's like, damn, it's like almost like, oh, man, it's like, bro, you got your ass beat. For real. Like, that's like a shame. It's like a shame. It's like some Scarlet Letter shit.
So that's
You
some
know
shit
what
that
I'm
you
saying?
just kind of can't come back from.
I mean, you can come back from it, but
yeah.
it's going to take some time. It's going to
Fuck.
take some time, yeah.
Damn. I mean, did you ever have a moment where you had a fight that just didn't go good and like you
Yeah,
came
like I
home and
said,
it's
I've
just
lost plenty of fights before. I've been in plenty of fights. I've lost fights. Like, yeah, bro. Like, there's, yeah, it's a shitty feeling to lose a
What's
fight.
your craziest fight story that you're able to share?
There's this video out there.
Okay, there's a video of this.
There's a video of this. It's
okay.
It's crazy.
I'm
don't
so
know, I don't know, I
intrigued,
don't
bro.
know, I don't know.
Listen, I'm not gonna pressure you. Say whatever you want.
Well, like, yeah,
I'm
so
so
I fought
interested right now.
I fought this dude on the bus when I was like 14.
Okay.
And me and this dude had been fighting for years.
Okay.
Like years. Like this was like a fucking, like almost like an anime villain.
This is your fucking arch nemesis. is
Yeah,
what I'm
pretty
imagining.
much. Yeah, like dead
okay.
ass. Like so, it started when
Alright.
I fought him on the bus when I was 14.
Okay.
That's like the 90th time we fought. I
Damn.
started fighting him when I was 9. He was like a year older than me, and I moved into the neighborhood. Right, I was new to the neighborhood, and he was known for coming to he didn't even live over there. He would come over there and mess with all the kids over there, take their ball during Foursquare, just like
That
ruin.
fucking asshole.
Yeah, ruin any activities that the kids had going on. I moved there. I'm like, bro, why are y'all doing this? Like, why are y'all allowing this to happen? It's like 8 of us. We can just jump this motherfucker. And his name was Tyler. And they're like, no, that's Tyler. Like, nobody messes with Tyler. I'm like, no. When he comes over here, I gave him like a Braveheart speech. I'm like, bro, this is our block. We gotta fight for this shit. Like, we can't keep letting this going on, man. Like, he takes the ball during Foursquare. There's nothing for us to do. We just go inside after that shit. It's the middle of the afternoon, man. I don't want to go back inside. So yeah, man, he came over there one time. We beat the fuck out of him off the block, chased him. And then after that, it was just like, after that, he would come over there every day and we'd fight, bro. Sometimes he'd win, sometimes I'd win. Like, it was just a nonstop fighting. And then, like, I moved from that neighborhood, so I didn't really see him anymore. But then, he went to the same high school as me.
Oh shit.
So, like,
So you have 4 more years of
Yeah.
fucking beef.
no. So, like, I got kicked out of this high school.
Uh-huh.
So I only seen him for a short amount of time. When I seen him on the first day, we were like mugging each other. I'm like, I know I'm gonna have to end up fighting this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So we're on the bus one day. He's talking shit, and yeah, bro, we just start fighting on the moving bus, like fucking on some GI Joe shit, bro. Like, we're fighting on the moving bus. Niggas is getting stuck in between seats and shit.
Oh my
Like,
god.
yeah, it
Did the
was
bus
crazy.
driver like pull over because y'all were fighting, or how did the bus driver react?
She just kept telling us to stop. Like, stop, I'm gonna call the police. Stop.
She ever call the
And,
cops
yeah.
though?
No, we eventually stopped.
Let's
but,
go. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Fuck. I mean, it's kind of lit that you had like a real nemesis though, because he probably kept you on your toes. Like you were
Yeah.
probably in peak. Like you were always on your toes at that point.
Yeah,
you
there
know?
was one time we thought that he like shot the block up with like a real
shit.
gun.
Really?
He can't. Yeah, it was a BB gun, but you know we're fucking 9, so he comes
Yeah.
through with like an automatic. It was like an AK.
That's basically a real gun when
It's
you're
like
nine.
it's like an AR, AK-47. He had like something like that. It was an automatic rifle.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was a BB gun, but we didn't know at the time.
Okay.
And it had like metal BBs in it and shit. So he comes through like this is after one day we beat the fuck out of him, and he comes through on the pegs of his friend's bike. Like his friend is riding the bike and he's on the pegs. He's like, y'all bitch ass kids, fuck y'all. And he has a gun, he starts shooting that shit. And everybody's like scattering, running. My one friend, he has like an ice cream cone in his hand, and he's just standing there and he sees the gun, he gets lit the fuck up. And when he shoots him, his body starts shaking and shit. Like the dude in the beginning of RoboCop, that fucking guy airing out and shit. He's just standing there, it's like, ah! And then his body is like twitching as he's getting hit. And then he falls to the ground and he's like face first down. Ice cream cone falls in slow motion.
Oh, shit.
I didn't fall in slow motion, but yeah. So yeah, man, he got fucked. We thought he was dead. Because after that, he was just laying on the ground. We're screaming his name like his fucking.
So you were scared as shit at first. You were
Yeah,
probably like, damn.
I'm like, oh fuck no, like, and we ran inside, and then we didn't see that kid for another 2 weeks. Knock on his door, his parents would answer, and then like one day randomly we seen him just walking outside, and we're like, hey man, what the fuck you man? He's like, oh yeah man, I was in the hospital, I had to get those fucking BBs removed. We're like, what, BBs?
What?
He's like, yeah, it was a BB gun. He was like, yeah, man, I was in the hospital and shit. I had to get those BBs removed.
So you thought he was for real dead?
We
for like
thought
2
he
weeks.
was dead, bro. Like we mourned him. we went through the 7 stages of grief. Like we're like, okay, he's gone, man. We just gotta move on, man.
You ever tell him, or were you like, we thought you were
like
dead?
we thought you fucking died. Like we knocked on your door. He's like, yeah, my parents won't let me come outside after that. And I'm like, damn,
Can't blame
that's
him,
crazy.
honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, if my son, if my kid got smoked so hard by the airsoft guns that they had to go to the hospital, yo, get your fucking dumb ass inside, kid.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I get that shit for sure, dude. Oh, when I was a kid, I remember like, the only like bad stuff that I used to get up to, I was never like shooting kids up with airsoft guns or anything.
Yeah.
But like even fighting, I had 2 fights, and one was against my cousin, so it was a little skewed. No, actually I had 3 fights. I had one against my cousin, which was a little skewed, and I won that one, but like it was very close. Like it was like damn near an anime fight, kind of like you were saying. And then the other one was against this kid who I played Modern Warfare 3 against. And we did a 1v1, and I beat him, and he was like, yo, like, you were camping, I'll fuck you up, you know, like, coming to lunch tomorrow. And I was like, all right, it's up, you know. That fight, I hit him a couple times, then he just, like, left, you know, like, he, like, ran away and shit. And then I got fucked up in front of hella people in, like, my freshman year of high school. And I got, like, it was embarrassing as fuck. You ever have one of those moments where you just got fucked up and hella people were watching?
Yeah.
Because my shit was, bro, it was bad. Like, I really got packed up in front of, like, a lot of people.
Damn. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
How was it for you? Did you ever get fucked up in front of people and you were like, damn, this sucks?
Yeah, there's been a lot of there's been some few silent car rides home. You know, everybody's like, damn, man, you... Yeah, you almost had him, you know? You were doing good at this part right here. You should have kept doing
landed
that.
those hits.
Yeah, you should have kept doing that. Yeah.
You just got to come back and fucking get them, though, you know?
Yeah.
So, in terms of your music, you know, once you got this next album coming out, what are, like, some of your longer-term future goals, you know? Do you want to, like, collab with certain people or, like, hit certain milestones? Like...
Yeah, obviously,
What's up next?
Everybody, some of my goals obviously would be, #1 record, platinum, gold records and shit like that. But
I can see it.
For the time being, I really just want to I feel like this year is important for me to just cement myself as an artist,
Yeah.
Not necessarily seek out features if they come cool, but really just build up my worth so that way those people are seeking me out. I'm not like going to them like, hey, can I get a feature? I just kind of want to, make myself a household name.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I could see it,
yeah.
The music's fucking fire. Everything you're doing is fucking lit. As long as you keep doing what you're doing, I see a lot of success.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Although, I really was bumping a lot of your music before today, and it fucking hits. It's
you,
good
man. I
music,
appreciate it.
dude.
Yeah.
You got a unique style. Where can everyone watching this find you at? For those viewers who are curious.
My Instagram is I love you Dave Blunts. ILUVU Dave Blunts. Yeah, that's the main shit I'll be using. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere you can find music. You can find me. Shit, you might even be able to find that shit on MySpace Music.
Damn.
LimeWire.
Is
you know
MySpace
what I'm
still
saying?
around?
I don't know.
I
But
hope so.
check that shit out, man. See
Should
if
we go to MySpace right now?
Yeah, let's see if that shit's still around.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole website.
Yeah. Damn.
All right, well, I mean, maybe it's on MySpace. Who
Yeah, you
knows?
can probably find me on
So-
MySpace. Yeah.
So Instagram's the main platform where people can keep up with you?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice. Fuck yeah. You ever tried Twitter?
Yeah, I be on Twitter. I just read shit on there. I don't post it. I just be okay. Let's see what bullshit they're saying about me on Twitter today.
I honestly, you should
I
start
hate
posting
Twitter.
on Twitter, bro, because I know it sucks. I agree with you. I hate reading posts on it. Like, it's so toxic now.
Yeah.
But especially with the kind of crazy lyrics you put out that other platforms might shadow ban or, like, get you in
Yeah.
trouble, Twitter doesn't give a fuck.
I might have to try that shit. I might have to try it.
That's the silver lining, bro. I think you should post on Twitter. But, hey, all y'all watching out here, fucking check out Dave Blunts on Instagram. Check him out on Twitter. Check him out on YouTube. Search him up. This guy's music is fucking fire. And, Dave, I really appreciate you coming in today, bro.
No problem,
this has
bro.
been a fun fucking podcast.
No problem,
It's been one of my favorites we've done in a minute, dude.
Hell yeah.
You know, we have a lot more in common than I thought.
Hell yeah,
Like
we-
before you
we
came
do,
in,
man. We
you
definitely
know,
do.
and like you're a cool fucking dude. If you ever, you know, I mean, all I can really offer you is weed. But like, if you ever change your mind on smoking and need some weed, hit my line, bro. I got
for
you.
sure, man. Thank you, man.
Let's take a little parting shot, shall we?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
down.
fucking get it, dude. And all you guys watching at home, thank you all for supporting the podcast. You know, this is one of the first episodes, you know, in the new setup with the new table. You're actually the first guest to sit at this new table.
Oh shit.
So we
okay.
just got this today. That's like
good.
honorary, you
Hell
know. Honestly, I almost want to get you to like sign the table. You know, that's a
shit, I'm
tradition I
down.
wanted to get going. I want to get everyone's signatures like on the front of the table.
I'm down.
You know,
Hell yeah.
so we can just lock in. But hey, everyone tuning in, this is a cheers to all of you for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Fucking check out Dave Blunt, and I'll
sir.
see y'all in the next one. Deuces.
Yes, sir.
Fucking banger. That was a really good episode, bro. Thanks for coming in, man. I really appreciate it, bro. Like, honestly, that was one of my favorite ones I've done in a minute. That was a fucking fun one.